2024 Summer Olympics, currently underway in Paris, were touted as the greenest yet. Organizers focused on making newly built infrastructure of long-term value to the city. They repurposed an existing stadium, and the newly built Olympic Village was built in an underdeveloped part of the city. The walkable, transportation-friendly village will be converted to mixed-income housing after the events. One of the most high-profile environmental efforts was the $1.5 billion cleanup of the Seine River, aimed at allowing the Seine to host the swimming portion of the triathlon. That said, flooding spiked pollution in the water, delaying events. The Seine pollution, carbon impact of global air travel to Paris, and organizers' response to climate activists protesting the Olympics highlight the greenwashing. Speaking with The Nation, Madeline Orr, assistant professor of sports ecology at the University of Toronto, said, "A sustainable Olympics is an oxymoron, and the Olympic model is completely untenable. They're not going to be able to continue to do it much longer." Most companies and investors are not yet measuring and targeting reductions in Scope 3 value chain emissions, leading to significant overlooked and underreported financial risks in company supply chains. This, according to a recent report from Boston Consulting Group and Environmental Disclosure System, CDP. Scope 3 emissions typically account for the significant majority of most companies' emissions footprint, but are also the most difficult to measure and manage because they occur outside of the company's direct control. According to the report, 3 factors emerged as statistically significant to target setting and actions on Scope 3 emissions: having in place a climate-responsible board, supplier engagement, and internal carbon pricing. Global issuance of green bonds hit new highs in the first half of 2024, reports Felix Salmon for Axios. European investors still dominate the market for green bonds whose proceeds are invested solely in sustainable projects. But the bond issuers are global. Japan issued more than $12 billion of bonds in the first half of 2024, and last month, Masdar, Abu Dhabi's green energy company, issued its second green bond for $1 billion. Among the G7 countries, Italy had the largest green bond of the year so far, with €9 billion issuance in May. France, Germany, Australia, Canada, and the UK also issued green bonds. The United States did not.